Very good. There we are. The boys bringing more water in. That's a vital part. We're very lucky that we haven't got the real hot weather.
So now we have Seamus O'Kane from the north of Ireland, and his dog is on their way. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about Seamus.
Seamus is from Dungiven in County Derry. His dog is Moss, who's 9 years and 5 months old. The sire of this dog is Jack. And the dam is Lynn, owned by Canice McCloskey. He works as a plasterer, and he started to trial in 2008. And as well as trialing, he has an interest in cars and has recently restored a Mark 1 Escort. And he'll be hoping that the engine's running when this dog is going all the way up the course here. As the camera zooms out, you can see it is a long way up to there. And as well as that, he's got to just keep an eye on the let-out pen. He's honoured to be, we were talking to him yesterday, and he says he feels honoured to be part of the Irish team, as trialling is normally just a pastime, and he's looking forward to competing with some of the world's best handlers at this international. He's only got 2 acres of land at home to train his dogs on, and he uses a flock of 6 sheep that he borrows from a friend, so he's obviously dedicated to this. Dog has lifted the sheep, and
It's a little bit unfortunate there. The sheep were moving there before he got there, and but he's doing his best now to cover up. I think his dog is nearly 10. He's seen a lot of stuff, so he's just getting them back online here and getting his run back underway.
yeah, and of course that's when the sheep start moving like that. Is your run basically starts when you lift those sheep. I think I'm correct in saying, Paddy. So
We'll blame the badger face one. She's the criminal.
well, she seems to be the leader of the pack at the minute anyway, so he's just steering them now towards those fetch gates. And he looks to have recovered. But she does look to be a little bit of a star, that badgerfish. She's determined which way she wants to go anyway. She's obviously been on this field and found her run because she's testing the dog, certainly. But he seems to be up to it. And credit to Seamus, he's got these sheep under control with his dog, and he settled them down. He certainly stopped them running, and he'll be hoping that she keeps that pace around that drive, Paddy, because she seems to be the leader. But it looks as if she's tag team now, and she's had somebody else has taken the charge.
Did Seamus say it's his first time in the team? I'm not sure if it. I think it is. Maybe it is. But no doubt, anyway, if he's like the rest of us, he'll have a bundle of nerves when he's out there. And that badger face will have distracted him now. Anyway, he'll be well settled into his run, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he's just setting them up now for the turn around the post. So Moss, as I said earlier, is 9 years and 5 months old, according to the paperwork. And he seems to have him certainly respecting the dog now, Paddy. They're not trying to break out left-handed anymore.
We had tough old sheep at the National this year, and Seamus qualified on the second day and the end of the day now, and I tell you, it wasn't easy to qualify for this team.
Watching from afar, you could tell by what people were saying on Facebook and social media that it was a real test to get into the Irish team, and he looks to have these sheep under control now. They're on a pace there, going towards those first set of gates. Through the middle. And a good turn on to that cross drive by the look of it, Paddy. It looks as if he's settled these sheep now. They seem to respect the dog because they know they can't take too much off him because he's up to the task as they work their way across that cross drive.
Oh, Seamus got a rough old start, but like you said now, they're starting to settle into a nice packet. I was waiting to see what they'd do when they'd go up that first leg of the drive and how they turn, but they seem to be, they've turned out now. They're not such a bad packet.
I think a lot of that could be down to just cool power, Paddy, because he's bossed those sheep. They were trying to test him out, and now he took control, and now he's got him on that cross drive.
Errol did say to me that he'd expect these sheep, they've been trialled a few times and they're good sheep, but he said, if they find it, they're very quick to find a dog with a bit of weakness. And he said if they'll try it, if they find it, they'll take advantage of it. But Seamus seems to have the odds back turned around in his favour. They had a little look, and now they're saying, "Okay, we'll play ball."
Yeah, just tested the opposition, and they found out that they couldn't take too much off him. So he's got that second drive gate. Now for the turn. So now we're on that third leg, as I said earlier, the return leg of the drive now back. And as Paddy said, back to the middle of the shedding ring. It looks like your favourite sheep, the badger face, has tucked herself into the middle now, Paddy. So
Let's see if she's going to be obliging in the shedding ring and lead one of them out with her. She's not wearing a collar anyway, so she'll do for the two. She mightn't be wearing a collar, but she looks to have a tie.
you'll certainly remember anyway. But you're just settling them down now in the middle of the shedding ring. Your friend, the badger face, has stuck her head down and is eating, is she, by the look of her? So Seamus now then just settling those sheep for the shed. You don't look as if they're giving him many opportunities at the minute, Paddy.
He's been fairly efficient around the course, but this shedding ring can eat into your time a little bit. So, Seamus will be aware of that, I'd say. I often see too, when you get back in the shedding ring like this and you're trying to work them out, suddenly you can start to become aware your heart's beating very fast again, and you can get under a bit of pressure. You can start thinking, is this going to happen?
Yeah. As a novice at this job, I'm learning that more and more.
See, the sheep starting to tighten up a little bit now. Seamus needs to find a way to just let him string out a bit there, and then an opportunity might come. Starting to open him up a little bit more here now. Oh, there's your friend the badger face now. She finally obliged.
Yeah, nice and clean there.
So we put him back together now, and he'd probably as well start running to the pen there and just get over there and get the gate open. I noticed David Wood did that. Remember, he jogged off the camera there.
He did, yeah, but it paid off for him. So it looks as if Seamus is taking a steady approach. No, he's going to start the run now, and he sends the dog to bring those sheep across to the pen. As you said, he's eaten up a little bit on his time, but he took a good shed when he got the opportunity. So,
and he can probably afford to be maybe a little bit rougher on the sheep than Peter was, and just give him a little bit more encouragement to get in. Don't want to mess it up either, but just time is ticking. Peter, David Wood, I mean. So Seamus has him in a lovely position there on the hinge of the gate.
Very, very well done.
And good and efficient too. That's what he needed.
Yeah, straight up to the pen, straight in. And now he'll have to trot back to the shedding ring, I'd have thought.
Yeah, he gonna keep it moving. We don't have a time, do we?
Not on this run, but we'll have it on the next one.
We might set the timer on the next fella.
Trying not to upset these sheep. He's keeping his cool, and he's going to bring him across into that shedding ring. And of course now he's going to take off a collared sheep. So when he was trying for the shed before, the collared sheep were on the outside every time, and now they'll probably be tucked into the middle. But he'll settle them down.
That one looks like she could just peel off the side. Let's see if we can manage it. And she does. Oh, that's a good shed. He took a little bit of a risk there, but he has it done.
He took the risk, but it paid off for him. So
he must have been very sure of his dog.
Yeah, no, it was a quick call in, and the dog moved very well for him. So well done to Seamus O'Kane on his run. And he's just going to move his sheep across, and then they'll go to the exhaust pen. So as he walks across the pen there, it's the Seamus O'Kane.
Look, we can just get a glimpse of his stick. Look, there's a sheepdog on it and a ram's head on the top of it. God, it's a fine stick for the job anyway.
Beautiful stick. He gives the dog a tap, and now he's walking his way. So we'll hand over to Ellen as he completed his run.
Oh. And here he comes. Seamus making his way out. Very good.
Next competitor.
Let's have a quick word here. Good luck.
Ready for put?
While Freddie's getting ready. Seamus, now then, tell me, that badger facing, she was quite testing there.
Well, that's what it is. Happy enough to get completed. So.
Yeah, but fair play did well though.
Yeah. Just with a few guys. Moss, I was thinking that.
Calling Moss back there, but
yeah.
Moss did well.
Yeah, I'm over the moon. Yeah, I got completed my first international.
So, Seamus, a good smile, nice start to the day.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much.
And enjoying at the international so far.
Oh yeah, it's good national. Yeah.
Well done. Good. Enjoy the rest of the day. Going to see Freddie go in now.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good day. It's nice when they come away going, yes, done okay.